Hello, Romita here, developer of Notmads, showing the new update 0.5.3 alpha version. I thought about making a video because I introduced a new sandbox mode. Of course, it's experimental, so it might have problems. I hope not, but it might have. And I wanted to show a bit. And this is basically for people that don't want to really play the story. They just want to have everything unlocked from the day one. Well, not day one, but from the beginning, you know. Because it has a pace. The normal story has a pace, so you need to start learning the story of the island, and then all the mechanics are being introduced slowly on each quest, and there's a bunch of combat involved, and maybe you want to skip that. So yeah, the new mode. It's not supposed to replace that. But as an option, so if you are more into the sandboxes, then you can use this option. It will allow you to go everywhere. It would just all the caves and dungeons will be open, and you don't need to actually do the quests. So I will show it a bit. So if we go to sandbox mode, which is basically the option here, I will tell you about what I just said. And of course, it's a separate save game. You cannot activate the sandbox on a game that already exists. So at the beginning it starts exactly the same. So you just create the character. It can be online. You can play with your friends as well. Just go to the multiplayer and then there's a checkbox to select sandbox. So as soon as we start, we already have the platform locked, and we have the beast on the last stage. So you don't need to level the beast, level up the beast. And you also have the harness here, so you can already use the Alt button if you're using a keyboard, and you can just mount the house. Also, I put some skills here that you can use, also some potions, some stuff. It's just a few, but you still have to, if you want to just go and battle, you still have to go and yeah, do the battles and level up your character. Also, you need to level up your magical beam, which also starts from level 1 unlocked. So all the mechanics already unlocked, but not leveled up to the top level. So you can have progression. Just the quests is the thing that's not included. And yeah, a few skills, so you can start with something. No armor at all, but you can figure it out. You will find armor. There's a village here, so you can buy as well. And I included here a bunch of materials, not everything, just basics, so you can at least build a foundation, like a few walls and roofs and etc. So we will grab everything, and I will show you how just a very quick way of accessing to the basic crafting. So after you have the magical core, you can put it here, and the magical core will allow you to access to all the stations. The magical core has its own perk tree, well, not a tree, but the perk system, so you can level up the magical core and get to all the tiers. And you can upgrade with materials that you can find. At the beginning I just introduced a few materials for you, so you can level up until level 7. It seems now we need cotton. You can find that in the world, it's very easy to get, but if you go high and high, you will see that you will need more materials, so it takes more time. This is the same as a normal game, like I said, but just we start with the magical core already, so we don't need to do the quests. So we can unlock a few things. The most important thing to mention here maybe is the primal refiner. I mean, everything is important, but this is maybe one of the things that the basic things I recommend to unlock. All these things are easy to unlock at the beginning, so but yeah, now it's easier because you have already all the resources. So if we unlock the primal refiner, what we can do, we also have a magical dust furnace that we can place, but you can also build more if you want. This basically will generate energy for all the stations. So you have to go to which one? To one of these, and you can move a few magical essence. You can move more or less, yeah, and it will start generating the energy, and then you can configure some stuff here. I will just let you to figure that out because it's part of learning. And then here you can see the magical core, all the energy that's being generated. Energy usage, of course 0 because we don't have any station, and the magical energy that we can store up to 100. And now we can build the one of the refiners, the main one. The first one is the primal refiner, and in this one we can just put like for example logs. We can put rocks, and then it will start creating stones automatically. We can choose here what we want to build, and we can activate it or deactivate it. And if we want to make, for example, planks, we can do it. We can just switch to wood. We can find the plank, and of course it will be require level 2. You can upgrade with stone and oak. So basically the idea is to just refine some rocks, then get stones. Now we can unlock it. And the next upgrade, you just need cotton plank and birch plank. So it's every level gets more complex, so you need to get more resources and find it out. So if we put logs here, it will start making planks, and you just leave it there and it will start doing it. You can create more refiners, you can have more than one. The refiner, of course, uses energy. In this case, this is the energy it uses. There's a bunch of details here that you can see. If we have many of these, we will get all the energy that we want. And here we can see how many energy is being generated and how much energy is being used. And yeah, all the stations basically uses energy. The only one that generates energy is the furnaces. This is the smallest one. Then we have 3 more. There's 4 tiers. Most of the things have 4 tiers. And of course the essence as well. This is like the basic one. But then if we find higher tiers, it has more energy. For example, this one has only 10. So it just gets the magical dust, generates 10 out of in total, sorry, and that's it. And then what you can build as well, one of the basic things. I just don't want to show everything because I want you to experience that. It's the in the miscellaneous thing. You can create a portal. This is a placeholder for the 3D model. So, oh yeah, we need magical dust, so I will get some from here, and then we'll put it here. Yeah, this is a placeholder model. You can see the difference in styles. Yeah, what we can use the portal is you can find these gems. I gave one at the beginning just for you to do it. And then you can activate. It doesn't need energy, it just activates. And if it's blue, it's enabled. If it's not blue, it's not enabled. But you can also deactivate them. This is basically because if you have many portals, you don't want to load everything. Keep in mind that when you're loading this, you're already loading where you're going to go, because there are no loading screens in this game, except when you change islands, but that's not yet. It's implemented, but there's no other islands to go for now. So what I can show you is the... because I can see a blue thing, but there's an option here that it's deactivated by default to avoid like wasting resources. But if you have a nice computer, then you can enable show portals, and you can basically kind of see where you're going, and you just can go, and then you're there. It's just magic. And then there is another skill that's not here, but maybe I can include it in the next version, which is a teleport to the beast. But yeah, you can find more of these gems. But this is how you can start. Of course, I can possess the beast and then move around. But these are just the basics. So you can take a look how the basic mechanics work. Everything is on top of all the combat system that it has. Yeah, thank you for watching, and thank you for playing the game. If you have questions, let me know. You can drop in the comments. You can join the Discord. And yeah, thank you.